Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Call by Call. This is Tracy here, and as you see on the screen, we have three different things going on, and they're all the same prize. So everyone on these screens. So on the left is Toriba, on the middle is Eye Catch, on the right is Tokyo Catch, and this is for the Hassan Amiku Noodle Stopper. So why I'm showing all of these things? Because it's popular everywhere, and just to let everyone know what's going on, it is we're in the last part of the Sakura season over in Japan, but also it's the last part of the season for the cherry blossom, which is Sakura, essentially in DC. As you know, the history in DC, since I'm a DC area native, the trees were as a gift from the Japanese over, and it's alongside the tidal basin in the DC area. So this one has a little bit more meaning to it. The uh, so the sakura and the cherry blossom, so basically the same part of it. Japan is much more celebrated than we do. We just celebrate the cherry blossom of its beauty of it, but we don't celebrate the culture necessary as like a Japan and such. Oh, and on the left side, we have a drop right there. So congratulations to that person winning the Miku Sakura Noodle Stopper. Alright, so we're flipping over now. So we're in a different setup. We're still into Eye Catch in the middle, and then to the right, Tokyo Catch. Excuse me, there. Oh, Docomo. Excuse me, and then we're in Docomo right now. And on the left is Toyota, and this is the new setup. This is where you have to alternate the spots in here. And why I'm showing this is just unusual. This is where branding is important here. On the left side, Toriba has 11 stations, basically focused on Miku noodle stoppers, essentially. So you can play your game as such. iCatch has a couple of them, but it's not play as much. And then on the right side, you just saw recently the Docomo Catcher, but now we're not in the setup on the Tokyo claw machine on this one. And why I'm showing these ones is because these often do not get played, but if it's so popular in Toriba, could be transferred over to like other call vendors like iCatch or Tokyo Call Machine or Docomo Catcher. We only saw, I would say this, we only saw one play. You will see it on the right side, so it wasn't nothing going on this way. So Toriba has been very popular, like taking care of it. But there are other prizes. You can go to those other vendors as well. Now I would say this as the exception for Tokyo Claw Machine is where it's more secondhand. No open secondhand. It's basically more used or new, but not open. They got from somewhere else. So that's where I think Tokyo Claw Machine was a little bit open. Not sure about iCash. They might do the same thing, or there's someone Toriba, like the poor the poor vendor version of Toriba, and that's why you see all the popular games going on. So, and look at the Tokyo Claw Machine on the right side. It is close up getting knocked down, but no one has been playing it. As you see on the right side, it is hanging out. So you just have to push it on the top of the bar and then go down to it. And let me say, I apologize for all these switching and such. There are a lot of things going on. And that's why I want to show you. There's a lot of activity, but no one takes advantage of these activities. And I assume like iCatch and Tokyo Claw Machine, and I will admit to this, it's a bit more expensive. So it's hard to get committed to it. And that's why people like Toriba because they have the free plays, and you can utilize the free plays to win these prizes and such. But I will say this as well. For the Tokyo Claw Machine, I did win the actual Hassan Miku Sakura figure, which they just recently put them back in on Tokyo Claw Machine, not on the other station. So it'll be interesting if people will be flipping back and forth on this one. And that's why there's not a lot of activity between those two. And I find that kind of interesting on that part of that. So basically most of the activity is on the left side. Now you want to see the activity in the middle, but I want to see the eyes here on the left side. So basically this is the alternating method. You just have to go left and right to get the board down. Yeah, look at that left and right. So we don't have any good angles out of this one because, well, I'm using all the space here, but I just find it interesting that no one utilizes this. Now, on iCatch, it's actually kind of different. It's depends on the car. It might be loose, it might be a little bit tough, but it doesn't. It's not as sticky. It plays it fair than most of these car vendors. So I wish people would start using more of these vendors because if you're looking for something else, Toriba has an assortment of stuff, which is good. The problem is, what if it's crowded? Then you can go to the other vendors. They might have the same price. And look at that. They have the same price, but iCatch, Tokyo Catch, Docomo, they get none of the action, but Toriba does. So I just find that very interesting. Alright, so on the left side on Toriba, so just moving the box left and right, just loosen this up. Alright, that's good on that front. I don't know a good solution to this one. I mean, if you have a lot of space, a lot of like internet speed, you can play all these 3 different games. Because if you're on hold on Toriba, you might want to play on a different station or a different vendor. But as I mentioned, it is a bit expensive on iCatch and Tokyo Claw, but I mean, is it worth it to you? Go ahead and do it if you want to save some time and such, but it's a little bit tricky. And if you have not signed up to those iCatch or Tokyo Catch and the others, they'll give you free plays, 5 free plays, and then I know on iCatch they'll give you 1 free play if you log in. Tokyo Claw Machine is a little bit different. They have to get a free play, you actually have to log in 3 times to get 1 free play. So that's a little bit difficult on that one. So that's why Toriba is still the master of this. Also, I did show this on this video, but Tokyo Catch is also a good one as well. Same thing. Alright, so left side looks like almost done. So Toriba was almost done with this one. Alright, so alright, put it in the middle, back it up. It's gonna lift. I just don't know. It's gonna move up a slightly bit, but I don't, it's gonna be falling off. Ooh, on the right. Yeah, that didn't have much to it because there was 2 in the middle. So you need one arm closer to the other, and then just push it either. Yeah, in this case, you would push it to the left to make it easier on that one. Yep, and there goes the iCatch one. iCatch doesn't let you stay that long. Yeah, it gives you like 5 minutes, and if you don't play, it boots you out, which I think kind of feels strange. I mean, people want to see the plays, so, and as you see me adjusting the website and such, but I think that's the brand of Toriba. Is that or Toriba, some would say, is because they love all these the games and such, and to get the free play so they can utilize it on that one. So I think the free plays will track on them because they might get the bigger prize and such. But I find that kind of unique. But I think that's what Toriba does, and now they have some of these sponsorship deals, and now we have a much more deeper focus, as you see here. I can tell you this is not the best edited video on my end, so my fault on that one. Alright, so they're going to the right. Oh, not enough push on that one. That one you might need to call the right arm to be a little bit closer to the little box or little pamphlet, whatever they call it. I think we're doing the same lift method here. And I'm leaving up the Tokyo Claw Machine because just look at this. It's so close to winning, but okay, so that made the adjustment. Okay, on the left side it's close to winning. I will admit to that. So they can continue on to this. But if you're waiting in line or you have nowhere to go, I mean, you have other options, but apparently they're sticking to Toriba and such. So, which I find that kind of weird because Japan has a lot of these claw machines, and there's a lot of online card machines. And I heard that now round one will open a online card machine soon. So yeah, pay attention. So left side is almost done. So okay, this one's slightly to the right. Oh, that looks good. Nope, not yet. So this might take 1 or 2 tries on Toreba here. So just push it over, alternate method, and the way you go. Alright. Alright, they're going to the right, they're going to the left, using the right arm to push it over slightly. Alright, that looks good. Oh, that's it. Oh, that might be in. Yes, it fell down. And congratulations to that person who got the Miku Noodle Stopper. Alright, so one more thing here. So this is the ping pong dropper. Yeah, basic getting to it. We're getting close to it, so getting to the ball, and you see my movement. And still, no one has played the Tokyo Claw Machine one, which is open to debate. And that rolled in, and that's the luck of the draw. And congratulations to that person winning the Miku Noodle Stopper. And that's that. And as you see right now on Toriwa, they have 11 different stations. They have more than that, but they have literally 11 different stations. 10, there's one in maintenance. But it's interesting that people are allowed to go to Toriwa to win these prizes, but they don't go to the other ones like iCatch, or Docomo, or Tokyo Catch, or Tokyo Claw Machine. So you have all these availability, which I just find that fascinating to see. I think they should spread it around. Alright, so happy Sakura season and happy Cherry Blossom season. We're almost at the end of it. And I will see y'all in the next time. Bye.